Question number 171. All of the following statements are incorrect except the very first statement given is secretin acts on endocrine part of pancreas and stimulates secretion of water and bicarbonate ions. And this is an incorrect statement, so cannot be a correct answer to our question, because secretin, which acts on the exocrine part of pancreas, will stimulate the secretion of water and bicarbonate ions. The next statement given is Leydig cells present in seminiferous tubules and corpus luteum are major target of LH, and this is an incorrect statement because Leydig cells, which are also known as interstitial cells, are present in the spaces between seminiferous tubules. If these are the seminiferous tubules, the interstitial cells are present in between them. These are Leydig cells. So this is an incorrect statement. The next statement given is epinephrine, melanin and thyroxine are derivatives of amino acid tyrosine, and as this is a correct statement, so this is a correct answer to our question, because all these hormones are the derivatives of amino acid tyrosine. The last statement given is cyclic AMP acts as secondary messenger for aldosterone, and this is an incorrect statement, so cannot be a correct answer to our question, because aldosterone is a steroid hormone and it acts via intracellular receptors. This hormone will directly cross the plasma membrane, binds to its receptor in the cytoplasm, and this hormone receptor complex then enters the nucleus. So the correct answer to this question is option number 3. Let's discuss our next question. Question number 172. Select the correct match, and the very first option given is fibrous joint, and the match given is between adjacent vertebrae. And this is an incorrect match, so cannot be a correct answer to our question. This fibrous joint is present between cranial bones. The next option given is pivot joint, and the match given is between skull and atlas. And this is an incorrect match because pivot joint is present between atlas and axis. These are the two cervical vertebrae between which pivot joint is present. The next option given is gliding joint, and the match given is present between wrist bones, and this is a correct match, so is a correct answer to our question. The last option given is saddle joint, and the match given is between tarsals, and this is an incorrect match, so cannot be a correct answer to our question. Saddle joint is a type of ball and socket joint which is present between the carpal and metacarpal of human thumb. So the correct answer is option number 3. Let's discuss our next question. Question number 173. Mark the option with correct arrangement of different cranial meninges of brain from inside to outside. So if this is your brain, from brain to outside, the innermost cranial meninx is pia mater. And this is followed by arachnoid, and then by dura mater, which is an outermost cranial meninge. So the arrangement would be from pia mater to dura mater. Let's discuss the options. The very first option given is arachnoid, pia mater and dura mater, and this is an incorrect sequence, so this cannot be a correct answer to our question. Next option is dura mater, pia mater and arachnoid, and this is an incorrect sequence, so cannot be a correct answer to our question. Next is pia mater, arachnoid and dura mater, and as it's a correct sequence, so this is a correct answer to our question. The next sequence given is arachnoid, dura mater and pia mater, and this is also an incorrect sequence. So the correct answer to this question is option number 3. Let's discuss our next question. Question number 174. Find the odd one among the structures that are involved in elbow jerk reflex. An elbow jerk reflex or knee jerk reflex are an example of monosynaptic, reflexes and they lack interneurons. So the sequence of nerve impulse transmission would be: on receiving stimulus, the sensory receptor will impulse to the spinal cord through efferent pathway, and from spinal cord through efferent pathway, it will reach the effector organ which exhibits the response. So the odd one among the structures would be option number 4, that is interneuron, and this is a correct answer to our question. Let's discuss other options also. The first option is afferent neuron, and this is an incorrect option because afferent neuron is involved in elbow jerk reflex. The next option given are motor end plate and effector organs, and motor end plate or effector organ are incorrect options because they are involved in elbow jerk reflex, because the nerve impulse from spinal cord through efferent pathway will reach motor end plate or effector organ. So the correct answer to this question is option number 4. Let's discuss our next question. Question number 175. Select the incorrect match, and the very first option given is gastrin, and the match given is stimulates gastric gland secretions, and as it is a correct match, so this cannot be a correct answer to our question, because gastrin, which is released from stomach and the target organ is also stomach, will stimulate the secretion from gastric gland. The next option given is CCK, and the match given is targets both pancreas and gallbladder, and as it is a correct match, so this cannot be a correct answer to our question, because CCK stimulates the secretion of enzymes in pancreatic juice from pancreas as well as bile juice from gallbladder. The next option given is erythropoietin, and the match given is stimulates RBC production, and as it is also a correct match, so this cannot be a correct answer to our question, because erythropoietin, which is released from the JG cells of kidney, is a hormone which stimulates RBC production. The last option given is cortisol, and the match given is inflammatory mineralocorticoid, and as it's an incorrect match, so this is a correct answer to our question, because cortisol is a glucocorticoid and not a mineralocorticoid, and it produces anti-inflammatory reactions. So the correct answer to this question is option number 4. Let's proceed to the next question.